Uh, I got a UAG case. That's what I got.
I have the greatest angle of your mouse that is possible.
Uh, I'm so bad at coming up with nicknames.
Alright. You can go by Bobert. How about that? Huh?
Bobert. All right,
What
fine.
is using that?
I'll be Bobert.
Alright. Alright, ready?
Sure.
Oh, wrong button. Is it spinning?
Um. Yeah, it's spinning, but
Can you see the people?
it's not very well on my side.
Alright, on my side, it looks
Uh,
smooth, alright?
did I see Harry Potter? Harry Osborn.
Which one do you like more?
I thought. Um. Harry.
Hello?
Hmm?
Harry wasn't Green Goblin, was he?
Yeah, he was,
Or did
he's like
Harry
the
was
Oh.
Peter
revenge
Parker's best
goblin.
friend, right? Harry Osborn, I guess.
No, this is a very personal question.
What made you pick
I
Harry?
really, really,
I don't know. I had to look up Morbius.
you might either steak.
Alright.
And looks kind of. I prefer Man. I like Man Bat, so I'd rather Man Bat over Morbius.
Yeah.
That matchup hasn't happened yet.
We're like, steak.
Yeah, what you got?
Okay.
Got Damian Wayne versus Dr. Connors. I'm gonna go with Damian Wayne just because I really like the Son of Batman animated movie. It's a really good one.
Uh, I hate Damien though. That's freaking Jaden Smith in the DC world, man.
Daniel's bird chick.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, Damien's a better Robin than Jason Todd was.
Yeah, everybody's better than Jason Todd was. None of them
Okay,
died.
Daniel wants steak.
We got. Huh?
Go Electro. Because who's Hammerhead? Madam Web?
Um,
You just type her up.
oh, that's steak.
Yeah, I have no idea about either of these.
No.
We'll go with the 2099 guy.
Alright.
Is that like,
Dude,
He's journalistic Spider.
your Spider-Man
What?
knowledge is lacking more than I thought, man.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Bane.
What you got against Prowler, man?
what are you doing?
Nothing. Bane's just better.
got here, huh? Spider Girl or CM Punk?
Oh, gotta go Anarchy.
Why?
I'm more familiar with Anarchy
Are you on
than
speakerphone?
Spider Girl.
What'd you say?
I didn't even know that there was a. I didn't even know that there was a Spider Girl, May Parker.
Oh,
It's Peter's daughter.
Yeah, had no idea. The only one that I was aware of was Spider
every
Gwen.
once in a while it sounds like you're very quiet.
She hasn't
You're like
made an
a couple
appearance
feet
on
away
the
from your
big
phone.
screen yet, or on the small screen yet, just in the comic world.
Got it.
That's it. How you doing? Or anything?
Eh?
Oh, hey, that's I can try that right now.
Is that Tim Drake? Is that Jason Todd? Is that Dick Grayson?
Says Tim Drake.
Oh, my little meat. I was in the way. I see it now.
Oh.
Uh, yeah. Uh, oh, I like Green Goblin, but I really like Tim Drake too.
Let me see.
Tough one.
I'm gonna go Tim Drake.
Yeah, that's
Why?
okay.
Um,
Yes.
Tim Drake is my favorite Robin, right behind or Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, Jason Todd. My order of preferred Robins.
So you said Tim's your favorite?
Yeah. He is a bit edgier than he's a bit edgier than Dick Grayson. I don't know. Dick Grayson Robin always makes me think of the 1960s Batman.
That's the one who becomes Nightwing and, is the funny one.
Yeah, I like him as Nightwing. I don't like him as Robin.
Oh, yeah. You put it all together, too. When these characters pop up, like if Venom pops up, don't just think of Eddie Brock Venom. Think of, like, Symbiote Spider-Man when he merges with Flash. You know what I'm saying? So when Dick Grayson comes
Yeah,
up, think of Nightwing and Robin and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah. Because Tim Drake was Red Robin, technically, right? Am I getting my Robins right?
Maybe. I
Yep,
don't know.
it works.
I don't
Michael, it
know what
works.
that means, Red Robin.
The controller works with Phantom Star. Yes.
What is Red Robin?
That was just kind of that was his
Hold on, let me go back.
um
I closed
that
out.
was just kind of how he did
So I had to
the
make sure.
Robin persona.
Oh.
You see, it was Red Robin.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
If I'm ranking the Robins, he comes in second for me. I just think
After
Grayson's really
the
funny,
game.
and that I like his progression.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like strictly thinking about them as Robins. I like Tim Drake better.
Okay.
And then Dick's got the circus background, man.
Yeah, I like that.
His makes sense.
Um,
Yeah, let me try moving around. I just selected the ships.
that's a tough one too.
Thank you for giving. No, hold on. I'll let you pick first before I say something.
I want to go with Mad Hatter.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I like Poison Ivy and all. It's just it seems like every time she's been kind of featured in anything, she usually doesn't come off as much of a threat. Whereas Mad Hatter has more of a psychological kind of thing, and I like all the references to Alice in Wonderland and
Yeah.
his he has an interesting kind of background with the kidnapping of
One
people that he
second.
thinks is Alice, and yeah, I feel like Mad Hatter doesn't get enough attention.
Yeah.
No one likes Jervis,
I mean, I ain't gonna
but
lie,
that
he
was
is
a tough
very
one.
weird.
Yeah, when I was first playing it, that's why I was using that.
Yeah, he's a very interesting character,
I know.
but that was a very close one.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
I'll do that right now.
Dude, Raina's phone call is gonna be like in the background of this whole thing, and I'm gonna like pop her head up every time she starts talking in the video edit. Oh snap! All right, who you got?
Oh, um,
This art,
Oh no, wait, don't answer yet. Don't
I
answer
like
yet.
Zaz because of how crazy. All right, I like Zaz because of how crazy he is, and he's got kind of an interesting character, having matched each of his victims into his skin and whatnot. But I gotta go with Azrael.
Because
Just because Azrael took up the mantle as Batman. He's in one of my favorite um, Batman comic book arcs. I just really like him. Azrael, Jean-Paul Valley is very cool.
didn't you pick the option to where Azrael tried to punch Batman when he wasn't looking?
Where was that? When was that? What was that in?
In Arkham Knight, where you could either like walk away or shake his hand or something, or you could try to punch him.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure you tried to hit him, from what you told me.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to go back through and play that. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Let's go to the next one.
Yep. Brown by there by chance?
Who you got? Who you got?
Oh, Red Hood. Easy. Red Hood, easy.
What do you got against
For Under the Red Hood. What?
I said, what do you got against Hobgoblin?
Nothing, just Red Hood is awesome.
Yeah.
From the Under the Red Hood story arc to his own line of comics, and Red Hood totally redeems Jason Todd.
The only thing that would be.
Yeah.
It's funny how two Robins matched up against both Goblins.
Yeah.
Who you got now?
Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
We
Well, I
trying to
wanted
say
to ask her if
Chameleon's
she
not
got my
on
birthday
that level?
present.
Huh?
Don't really know who Chameleon is, but from the looks of it, it looks like a wannabe version of Hush. So
Yeah, let me talk to Brianna.
And that completes the sweep of Chameleon, man.
Yeah, come on now.
I love Chameleon.
oh yeah.
Hey,
He just got the worst matchup he could get.
Oh yeah, that's a rough one.
better? Yeah. Okay.
You can hear all the clapping in the background, and then like quite a while after they finally pop up.
I tried to turn the clapping stuff down because it was cool at first, but after a while it got annoying.
Okay.
Let's go with Black Cat.
Why?
Good.
I'm more familiar with Black Cat.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Basically, all of Kingpin's characters in that picture right there.
Yeah, it's been a little stressful.
Oh yeah,
Basically, just some rich guy.
He's talking.
was Kingpin the one in the video game?
It's
He's one of the
yeah,
ones. I
it's
think
getting
he's the
much better
first boss you fight.
now that the big
Yeah,
things are taken care of.
first guy you take down.
The main thing now is just to pick up the key the day after.
Oh, Slade Wilson. Gotta go with Deathstroke.
Order the case. So.
Why?
Um, just an awesome kind of. Well, I liked him as Slade in Teen Titans. He anything he does against Batman is good. Um, I think he is also featured in the Son of Batman movie, if I remember correctly. He's just a much cooler character.
Man,
And to see how it was originally him and Deadpool that were supposed to be going head to head, and how to differentiate between the two led to how awesome of a character Deadpool is now.
fair. I hate to say it, but I think that officially causes Batgirl to get swept. Yeah.
Oh, poor Barbara.
No love for the Oracle.
I blame it on the Killing Joke movie that I didn't vote for Barbara.
What was that?
I blame it on the Killing Joke movie that I didn't vote for Barbara.
Yeah, so I heard what happens to her in that, and I think mentally I can't watch it. You know?
Yeah, they add in a different kind of story arc to the movie that is not part of the Killing Joke, and it's just no.
So I get the whole paralyzing her thing, but the rest of it I'm like, oh man. Like,
And the scene with Batman and just why? Why did they have to do that? Why?
yeah. Let's move on here.
Scarecrow.
And I think that officially gets Mary Jane swept.
Unfortunate matchup.
I tried to soup her up with the Iron Spider suit, but I guess it wasn't enough.
Scarecrow's hard to beat.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's like top 3 villains for me on Batman's side.
Oh yeah. Same. He's awesome. Oh, Riddler. Riddler.
Really?
Riddler's my favorite.
He's your favorite? Is that what you said?
Yep. Riddler's my favorite DC villain.
Is it because of the greed?
The green, the just kind of the I just like the riddling thing. That he's the reason why I like riddles so much.
Fair.
I mean, hell, when we went on the cruise for Halloween, I dressed up as the Riddler.
Did you?
Yeah, and Batman Forever is one of my favorite live-action Batman movies as well. It is over the top ridiculous, but the Riddler is why I like it.
So is Jim Carrey a great Riddler or a horrible Riddler?
I think Jim Carrey was a good Riddler.
So not great?
Well, the only other Riddler you can compare it to is the 1960s Riddler.
I mean,
No one else has played the Riddler on the big screen.
yeah. That doesn't make him great, though. If it's not, doesn't have to be great because there's only 2.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't make it. I guess he's good by default because there's no other comparison.
And you avoided him from
But
getting swept.
I think there was rumors that who was he? What's his name? Um, why can't I think of his name?
I have no idea what you're talking
Leonardo DiCaprio. I think there were rumors that he was supposed to be the Riddler in Dark Knight Rises.
about. Really?
Yeah,
So, so they didn't get him, I'm guessing. So they were like, let's just scrap the whole character. Is that what they did?
something. I almost wish they would have done something other than Bane.
Yeah, I like the action in that movie and stuff, but I don't know. Bane's a side
Their
character to me.
portrayal of Bane was, yeah, Bane. The portrayal of Bane was interesting,
And like, I don't want to
but
like body shame him, but if Bane isn't like super jacked and like 8 feet tall, man, then what is he? It's just.
yeah, that's like pre-Venom Bane, like Luchador Bane, and they didn't even go that route with him.
All right, let's move on.
I feel bad that I had to vote against Harley Quinn though.
In the first round, man. But you avoided Riddler from getting swept, though. Oh yeah. Forgot to tell you.
Just right now, off the top of my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Vulture, just because I'm. Yeah, we'll stick with Vulture.
Okay. And I think that's the end of the left side.
Sonya's attack on Mandy was brutal.
Yeah. I don't see. This is like what's weird about
Wasn't
wrestling to me.
expecting that.
Like, why did she cut her hair right, and then she was gonna shave her head? Like, what was the point
Yeah,
of that?
and then it's kind of cool to see a heel turn from Shorty G.
If they don't drop the Shorty G name now, I don't know when you do it.
Yeah,
Just call this man Chad or Gable.
I hope they don't change it to like Squire G or something royal to fit in with Baron Corbin.
Yeah, peasant. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Catwoman,
Is that who you're going with?
Venom.
Oh.
No, I just that was the only one I saw pop up. Uh, I really like Selena Kyle, but Venom is so Venom um symbiote?
Uh huh.
No.
No, that was right.
What? Yeah. Just so much about Venom is so cool and creepy and more interesting,
Okay.
I think.
I was gonna say, Robert, if you eliminate Venom,
He's almost like he kind of reminds he's like the same kind of creepiness the almost scarecrows like in DC to me.
say though, if you eliminate Venom by Catwoman, man, I'm like, bro, you can't be that biased.
Yeah, no. Selena Kyle's great and all, but Venom gotta go with Venom.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Who you got now? Huh?
Are those both Marvel guys?
Come on, man. You gotta know Shocker at least. Shocker's been in like 2 movies.
Yeah, let's go with Shocker. Not very familiar with either of them.
Oh man, you come on, man. You for real never seen Shocker in anything? You'd see the Toby
That
Maguire.
were the first, because Green Goblin was the main one in the first one.
No, no, Shocker will never be the main villain in anything, but he's one of them side villains.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember Green Goblin from, from the first Spider-Man.
You don't remember the Macho Man?
That's how much of a side villain he was.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's how much. Speaking of,
Oh, why? Um, Go Killer Croc, even though he did him a terrible injustice in the Suicide Squad movie.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It's not bad, but it's not. I don't think it's as bad as everyone mocks it up to be. But it's not like amazing. But of the mutations of the mutated DC villains, of these two mutated DC villains, I like Killer Croc more than Man Bat.
What gives him the edge?
Crocodiles are cooler than bats.
All right. Setting up my bracket. Channel. Whittling down, whittling down. We got
Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot.
why?
Mercenary, underground, black market mercenary, or black market weapons mastermind. Plus, in Arkham City, he has a badass shark that can kill you on the ice. I remember how bad that scared me the first time I played through it.
Okay, what scared you more though, right? That the shark, or when you zip across to the other building and then you crawl up and Man Bat screams in your face?
That was scary too.
Dude, that got me the first time I played it.
Yeah, I think that definitely got me too. I don't know which one was scarier. I almost think the shark was just because I was younger. I
Fair.
think I don't know. At the time, the shark was scarier, but I think the man bat jump scare is scarier now.
Dude, and that can happen anytime, man, because I still don't know when that's supposed to happen. You know? It's not like during
Oh
a
yeah, and I
mission.
think it can happen multiple times, or yeah, it can pretty much happen anytime.
Oh man, Arkham Knight is such a great game. I gotta play that one again.
Same. I gotta play through it.
Once you get past like the first hour of when they're trying to like cram the Batmobile down your throat, man,
Batmobile.
it is such a great
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
yeah.
Right? Even the Riddler challenges in that one is the best.
Except for the Batmobile.
Yeah, like trying to shoot them all, but you gotta cheat, man. You just gotta cheat.
Doc Ock and
What?
oh, that's how behind my screen is. Well, one wheel landed on Doc Ock. I gotta go with Ra's al Ghul.
Why?
Um, in Batman Begins, he's played by Liam Neeson. He's a I in at Mesa. I actually in one some computer class I took, we had to pick a villain and um, talk about them and make them seem like a good person. So I picked Ra's al Ghul because he's out to try to make the world a better place, but does so by in a terrorist way.
I guess.
Yeah, Ray is cooler than Zeus.
Especially when you think about it.
Plus, Ra's al Ghul is immortal thanks to the Lazarus Pit.
And when you think about it, Zeus is literally just delusional. That's like his whole character's thing, you know?
Ah, that's a good one.
You think so?
Was Mr. Negative a Marvel villain before the game? Because I thought he was an original one for the game.
You see, I thought that too, but when I went back and played Amazing Spider-Man 2, he had a poster on the wall that you had a detective scan, like in the Batman game. So he's been around.
Oh, yeah, he's been around since 2007.
Yeah,
I thought he was a brand new antagonist made just for Spider-Man game.
that was definitely his first like big appearance. You know.
Hmm. Anywho, I'm gonna go with Black Mask.
Oh, that is his name, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. Shows what I think about him.
You mix him up with Red Skull.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I hate Black Bass, dude. Like seriously. What if you watch my
Why
video?
is that?
I don't know. He's just lame to me. The like mobster guy has always just been lame, in my opinion. And like the
I think he's
superhero
one of
part,
my favorite mobster type characters, but I do agree with you. The mobster thing is way overdone. The
especially when
head
they're
guy
up
are
against
always usually
superheroes,
pretty
man.
lame.
You know,
Yeah.
and they always just look like.
But like I'd take Black Skull over Kingpin.
Oh, he is close for me, man. But I don't like Kingpin either, though. So, like,
Yeah, the mobster guys are hard to get behind.
and then they like they made Red Hood better, but then they like make him even worse when Red Hood just like messes him up. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, moving on, moving on. Who you got? Who you got? Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be?
Um, Mr. Freeze.
Why?
He's a bad guy, but he has a good heart. He's just looking out for Nora.
Fair.
He's
Really?
just trying to do whatever he can to save her life.
He's like one of the few characters who has like a really good character story. Oh my god, man! I keep getting called like every 5 minutes. Yes.
Nor Spider-Man? Not familiar.
He's basically Mobster Spider-Man, the one who fights the mobs in that time period.
Oh, lame. Let's go with Harvey Dent, Two-Face.
See, but the funny thing is, North Spider-Man is the only time I actually kind of like the mobster stuff because it all fits in there. Because he like actually takes place in that time period. With everybody else, it's just like they're like meant to look like the tough guy, but they're always like the little brother. They're like Eddies from Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's what I
Uh,
see mobsters as in
yeah.
like later stuff. You know, is Two Face a mobster? Now that I think about it, so I love Two Face.
Um, he's not really a mobster. I think he's closer into I think he's more in the like arms dealing, kind of like Penguin.
Fair, fair.
I
It,
don't think he's like. I don't think he's trying to rule the streets, kind of thing.
that's a good point.
I don't know.
I guess. I mean, if Two Face wore a tracksuit, I don't even think I would have thought he was a mobster. You know, I guess I'm
Yeah,
classifying suits as a mob.
yeah. And considering like when he was the DA, I think he was trying to take down a lot of the mobster stuff, like Marconi and whatnot.
True.
So
Yeah,
I
those are
don't think he would become that.
true. Even when he became Two Face, he was still stealing from them most of the time.
Yeah, he's more out for himself.
For himself,
I mean, he would
son.
rather do the heavy lifting. Yeah, Joker, easy for me.
This is actually my toughest matchup of the whole thing. And you just brush right past
Solid Spider-Man is really cool, but
it.
I definitely feel like the Joker is more iconic.
Oh, by far more iconic.
Like this kind of matchup to me is like what we were talking about earlier with Dick Grayson versus Jason Todd. No, Tim Drake. That's the one.
Oh,
Dick
okay.
Grayson, Tim Drake.
I was gonna say if we're talking me, man,
Yeah,
there
not
is no
Jason Todd.
competition.
No. Yeah, this is like that was like Dick Grayson versus Tim Drake,
Oh,
where
damn it.
Dick Grayson gets all the screen time and Tim Drake is awesome but doesn't get enough attention.
Yeah. Hey, they did say Tim is most suited to replace Batman, the most skilled Robin.
Ooh,
Did it pop up for you?
uh, what?
Is it like is the option there?
Yeah,
Oh,
Gwen
okay.
Stacy versus Talia.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with Talia.
Why?
Mother, mother of Damian Wayne, daughter of Ra's al Ghul, tough fighter. Terrible portrayal of her in Dark Knight Rises, though.
Thank you for avoiding her from getting swept. Because I do like Talia, but it was just those are like my two favorite love interests right there. And they had to face off in the first round.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I like Talia more as a love interest for Bruce Wayne over um, Selena Kyle.
Oh yeah, for sure. Toughest matchup right here, huh?
Oh yeah, Batman.
And that completes the sweep for Pig.
Although it was really cool that Professor Pig made it into the game,
Yeah.
and there was a
Go ahead.
and there was. A, I'm just glad that he made it into the Arkham Knight game. That was a very cool and creepy um, kind of portion. I think if Professor Pig was up against somebody else, I would have been a good chance I could have picked Professor Pig.
Same. Cause like he had the coolest like look to all the side missions, maybe ever in all the Arkham games. You know, crucifying people in random
Yeah.
spots. You know.
Yeah, I remember going through that and I was thinking for some reason, I was thinking it was Anarchy again that they brought back. I was not expecting it to be Pig.
I think
I didn't know who.
I was thinking it was that guy who's like cutting people's faces off and to make a Bruce Wayne face. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think
Hush.
they had the head covers on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
I
thought it
think
was
I was
him.
thinking it was either Anarchy or Hush. Yeah, that's a good one. Hush hasn't been in the game since City though, right?
No, he was in Arkham Knight very briefly, but he was in
He
it.
was?
Uh huh. Remember, he was trying to go up Wayne Tower, and for some reason it wasn't working, and then he did something to Lucius or something. I can't remember what happened, but he went up there, and then I think Batman slammed him through the table or something like that. It was very brief.
Huh. So kind of like his other appearance.
Oh yeah, it was very brief.
Because yeah. Let's go Miles.
Why?
Um, although I still prefer Peter Parker as Spider-Man, Miles is turning into a really good Spider-Man. He's kind of almost like, kind of like a, I don't know how to say it. He's interesting how he's taking more of the technology route, it seems like, more than Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Miles either, but I know more about Miles than Sandman.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, Miles is like the Tim Drake of the Robins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like Spider Man would be my favorite, but Miles is like definitely second. Yeah.
gotcha.
Well, actually, technically third.
So you like Jason Todd more than Damien?
Yes, I told you, dude. I freaking hate David. What a passion.
Why?
Because he's just a spoiled kid who like thinks it's time to take over, and like I said, I literally see him as Jaden Smith whenever I think of Damien. It's like, bro, don't you know?
I really like Doc Ock, and he's in my or Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man movie, I think.
You think?
But I'm gonna go with Carnage just because he's like Venom and just creepy and a scary villain.
You know he was based off the Joker.
Carnage?
Yeah,
Huh, I did not know that.
he's not as funny though. Nowhere near.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is when you can kind of start seeing the spoilers of who's about to get picked. We got.
Um, I think Clayface. I think it's a much cooler character kind of concept over an expert marksman. When it comes to someone that's good with guns, mercenary like, I prefer Deathstroke.
Fair.
So my pick's Clayface.
I love Clayface, man. Although in what is it, Arkham City, it was very confusing at first when they try to figure out the whole Joker thing.
Oh yeah, like why you go from looking so sickly to perfectly fine and
With no explanation
Dick
either.
Grayson.
I feel like
Dick Grayson.
we already explained Dick Grayson enough, so we can just move on to the next one. But I do love Mysterio though, man. That was probably my second hardest matchup of the first round. Who do you think I replaced Scarecrow with?
I can't even tell who these are.
That's Firefly and Scarecrow.
Oh, I forgot you said you put Scarecrow on there twice.
Before I play it though, who do you think I replaced Scarecrow with?
Calendar Man?
Who? He's an honorable mention.
Calendar Man? Who's an honorable mention? Calendar Man?
Yeah. I realistically could not see
Um,
anybody even considering Calendar Man on the pick, so I just skipped over him.
Solomon Grundy.
I wanted to, but I was like, is he really a Batman villain or is he like DC? You know, I feel like that argument's there, so I just kept him off too.
Um, who else is there? Man Shark is a Flash villain. Condiment Man?
Who
Condiment Man?
is? Oh, no, I didn't pick him. You want me to hit play?
Is it a villain or a good hero?
It's a villain.
Strange?
Oh, Hugo Strange? You wish. No way I put
Yeah.
him in there.
Humpty Dumpty?
Nope. You want me to just hit play?
Hush? Hush didn't make it in here, did he?
No.
Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Um, Shoot. I have no idea who
You about to find out.
you could put in there. Oh, Scarface?
Yeah.
He spells his name wrong, just so you know.
Whatever.
That's Scareface.
Yeah, you're right. Hey man, it was late, bro. This is literally the last matchup, alright? I was just typing it all in.
Um, let's go with Scarface. Just because I like the ventriloquist act. And, yeah.
Dude, he's low key a genius too, man. Nobody ever mentions
Oh, yeah, he is.
that.
Making it seem like the puppet's in charge and just kind of this gentle looking old guy.
You ever read up on his other stuff?
Mastermind. I've not.
Apparently, in some other ones, the puppet's actually like a real thing. Like whoever uses it, he controls them.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
pretty
did not know
interesting.
about that.
I'd like to see him get a shot in something. Like he was in Arkham City, I think. He was in one of the Arkhams,
He
but like
had
not really.
the puppet. It was in Arkham. in a case in the museum, I think.
Oh yeah, he's in 2 games.
Yeah, so he's an Easter egg riddle in one of them. I don't remember him making an actual appearance in another one.
It was I'm pretty sure it was when Clayface was pretending to be the Joker, and he was like sitting on the throne, and he was like trying to do the puppet thing, and then he throws him to the side.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
that's actually
So I think ventriloquist is going back to what we talked about earlier. Ventriloquist is my favorite mob boss,
yeah, by far.
gangster character.
Unless we're counting Two Face as a mobster.